Everyone, welcome to My Life in Stereo, the YouTube channel that brings you my music, my collection, and with a focus on preserving music and media through buying physical media. So all my music here that I have in my collection is all on CD or vinyl. And I think it's really important that I get the message out to buy physical media because the streaming services, they're here today, but they could be gone tomorrow. So don't take your CDs for granted or your DVDs and Blu-rays. Keep buying your media. And with that, I've got a CD haul here, which I'm very excited about. So I also not only shop for brand new CDs, but I also shop for used CDs. There's nothing wrong with used CDs, providing that they are in good condition. No, very, very minimal to no scratches on the disc. And also you save money with buying used CDs, and there's quite a few used CD shops near my area, but this one here came from and they're not a sponsor, The Beat Goes On. They have several locations in the west side of Ontario. We're talking London, Burlington, Hamilton, Guelph. I think the closest one to my house is an hour away. So these were ordered online. And we had a snow day, and they had a post where you can save 10% or 15% on all their used CDs. So I quickly hopped on and took advantage of that deal. So we have a few CDs. I lost count of how many I ordered. Could be about 10. But let's open up this box here and let's see what we got. Nicely packaged, although I wouldn't mind a little cushion here. This is the bottom of the box actually, so I wouldn't mind if there was a cushion here, but the spine of the CDs rarely get damaged. It's always the front where they develop a crack from a little bit of pressure, or even the little, I'm going to call it the little spindle inside that holds your CD. Those get cracked a lot, especially in the cold, and we've got a lot of cold weather here in southern Ontario. Let's take a look at what I got here. I'm just going to bring up my list because just so I can reference a few things. Okay, so the first one I have here is Gravity. So here we have Gravity by Our Lady Peace. Our Lady Peace, a Canadian band from local band from Toronto. This is their 5th studio album, released June 18th, 2002. A lot of songs on here that are fantastic. Made of Steel. There's Somewhere Out of There. Several tracks on here that are great. So very happy. The Goo Goo Dolls. I always forget to check. Excellent condition. Not a scratch on it. Yeah, excellent. Not a scratch on them. So these guys, when they buy CDs, they do check for scratches and stuff, and I don't think they'll buy them with scratches. And ooh, this one here almost fell apart here. Okay, so here we have Goo Goo Dolls, A Boy Named Goo. This is the 5th studio album by the Goo Goo Dolls. It was released in 1995. This was a really big album as well. Hard to believe that in 1995 they had 5 albums out. Did not realize that when I was listening and buying music at the time. Oh, we have another Our Lady Peace in my collection here. So this one here is Burn Burn. It is the 7th studio album by the band. This was released July 21st, 2009. They have a lot of albums, and I'm gonna have to double check to make sure what's missing from my collection, because these guys, from all their CDs, wonderful band. Saw them twice last summer. We have Emerson, Lake and Palmer, Brain Salad Surgery. This is my first Emerson, Lake and Palmer CD. This, I had to do a little bit of research because I was looking for great albums from the band, and the majority of them are fantastic. But this one here is their 4th studio album. This one was released December 7th, 1973 on their new record label, Manticore Records. So I'm looking forward to listening to this. I have not heard this album, so it is a great album, prog rock. We're going to listen to it. Very excited for that. Mr. Big. This is a really big band. When I was growing up, this album was released April 2nd, 1991. I remember this band. They were really big in the 90s, and they've got this is another fantastic record. I was looking for their first album that is not in my collection, but a lot of these records here, they're all after the first album, so I still have a lot of hunting to do. Okay, now we have another Canadian band, I Mother Earth. This is their debut album, released August 10th, 1993, certified gold. Now, I have an album from our I Mother Earth. It looks like it could be the second one, and it was fantastic. So I'm really looking forward to listening to the first album where, Levitate, great song. I'm pretty sure this is another obviously great album from a Canadian band. Okay, here we have something really special. This is Stevie Ray Vaughan. Stevie Ray Vaughan, phenomenal blues guitarist, died tragically in a helicopter accident, if I'm not mistaken, but gone too soon. Now, this one here, Couldn't Stand the Weather. This is actually, I spent a little bit extra money on this used copy because this is a special edition set here, and it's a 2 CD legacy edition, released May 15th, 1984. Let's take a look. I forgot to check the disc quality. Look at that. There's not even a speck of dust on the CD. Perfect. Make sure you go to a reputable used CD store where they actually look at the CDs they buy. But yeah, Stevie Ray Vaughan, phenomenal guitarist. I think all of his work is great, incredible talent, and this is going to be an incredible album to listen to. Looking forward to this. Okay, I don't normally buy greatest hits. I prefer buying albums and, making your collection out of that. But this is Jethro Tull's the very best of Jethro Tull. I don't have any Jethro Tull in my collection, so I'm looking forward to listening to the hits here. If there are any albums that stand out, then that's something I can put on my shopping list. But we have great tracks on here, and this was released in 2001. So my notes here say 1969 to present day. So we have a really wide time range here for these songs on this disc. Dream Theater, none in my collection, but these guys have several albums that are fantastic from what I have been reading. This is Awake. This is the third studio album from Dream Theater, released October 4th, 1994. And I believe the final Dream Theater album to feature original keyboardist Kevin Moore. So I maybe the odd song I've listened to, but looking for music that I've missed growing up, looking forward to the Dream Theater, and looking forward to many more albums on my list from this band. Audioslave. This here is the third and final studio album from Audioslave, American rock supergroup. We know who's in this band, Chris Cornell, wonderful talent, unfortunately passed away as well. This one was released September 4th, 2006. And I feel that all of Audioslave's material is fantastic to listen to. Really great music. Really looking forward to getting this on in my CD player. Pristine condition. Nothing wrong with saving a few dollars because this is just like brand new. Silverchair. I don't have any Silverchair in my collection. I was hoping to look for the first album, but unfortunately, it doesn't matter. This is their third studio album. By the Australian band. This was released in March of 1999. And one song that stands out here is Anthem for the Year 2000. This was really big, got a lot of airplay, heard it all the time. So looking forward to playing this album as well as looking for their first two albums. And finally is Creed. Now, I never listened to much Creed. It kind of got a little bit of slack, but lately I've been keeping my ears open, and this band, they're pretty good. This is the second studio album. I was looking for the first. Unfortunately, it was not in stock, or no one had brought it in to cash in on it. But this one was released September 28th, 1999. Just like the other albums there, I'm on the hunt for all the debut albums from all these bands here that I've shopped for. So we're looking forward to listening to this because they're supposed to be really great. And that's it. That's my CD haul. Hopefully you guys enjoyed looking through what I've been shopping. If you guys like the content here on the channel, please feel free to subscribe. We're trying to build a community here of like-minded musical aficionados. If you guys are looking for any feedback on these albums, please feel free to leave a comment in the section, and we'll pick up the conversation there. Thank you for listening.